I mean, look how many boxes we've got to unbox here. That's because Insta360 has a new device, the Go Ultra. This thing is tiny. Like in the past, it clips into this housing if you want to have a display, but you don't need to use it that way. Like you can see, this guy has it mounted on his chest. Depending on how you mount it, it just sort of melts away. And then this huge expansion of the accessory universe for this thing, which is obviously going to enhance the experience of using it and allow for you to get all these variety of shots and just interact with the device differently. So we're going to unbox everything to go with it. And we're also, of course, gonna shoot some samples, let you guys know what it looks like. It's wild how small these things have gotten and just how versatile they've gotten as well with this variety of accessories included in this box and then all this stuff over here as well. So let me just push this to the side and prepare yourself for this mega unboxing. So first off, we have the camera itself. You can see it shoots 4K 60, active HDR video, hands-free POV, that kind of immersive capture without the need for like holding your phone. It's just kind of in the background. So it has a 1/1.28 sensor, which they say is gonna be better for low light. We can interact with it wirelessly for remote control, and also it's gonna start charging as soon as you clip it into this case. You've got the flow state for stabilization and the horizon lock, like you don't have that kind of wobbly, seasick feeling. It just like kind of locks it in. Waterproof to 33 feet. It has a magnetic mount anywhere system, so you can just slap this thing onto a metal post, a refrigerator, a car, I suppose. I don't know, maybe they have a more substantial mount for that. And then here we can see it head mounted as well. So inside this package, we're gonna get the standalone camera, the Action Pod, USB-C cable, easy clip. We still get a pendant, lens guard. So there's actually a bunch of accessories in here to start with. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so that's actually quite small. Look at that little thing. Cool. Wide angle lens here. We can see our magnetic mounting system on the back. Also our microphone over here. Here's our SD card slot with a gasket on it. Go explore, go enjoy, go create, go capture. Look at this unboxing. This is kinda, I don't mind that. That's cool the way they did it. We've got the quick start guide in the shape of the new camera, Insta360 stickers, a little bit more paperwork there. And here are our included accessories that come with the camera. This is gonna be your pendant mount. It used to look a little different. I think it was just kind of like a rope. This one is a bit more broad. Camera's just gonna clip on like that. Oh, strong magnetic attachment. Oh, and I like that. So they've actually got a diagram here showing you how you're gonna shoot landscape versus portrait. So in this orientation is landscape, and now we have portrait. Higher up, I can mount it. Probably the more stable it's gonna be, I would guess. And then what you're able to do here is take the magnetic portion, put it underneath your shirt like this, and it's basically invisible at this point. And the magnet is strong enough, and that's actually rather stable and small. And you know what? If I was wearing like a black sweatshirt, it would blend in even more so. That's a strong magnet and a cool idea. So anyway, that's not an extra accessory that you need to buy. That's included in the box. You're also gonna get a USB Type-C cable here, clip style mount. This is good for the hat. Wow, okay. So you could do that. You can actually adjust the angle of this. So this would be more like if you're, well, hey, you're shooting your own unboxing video. Now you have your POV of that. Or maybe if you were doing some cooking or something, this could be cool, like you're chopping something. And of course you could mount this the other way too. You could mount it upside down also. It doesn't really obscure your view if you do it upside down. Oh, you know what else some people do with these type of mounts is backpacks. You put it on the strap of the backpack. What else would you clip? Oh, I guess you could clip it on a type of shirt. We have, that just looks like a wrist strap. Oh wow, and check out this little mount on here. It releases this little ball from the mount and then press back down to lock it in. And then lastly, we have the pod, and the pod is really gonna enhance the functionality of the device. This is where it's gonna be able to charge up. Look at that, boom, starts charging wirelessly. Has a little grip on it. I mean, it actually feels like a mini little camera, kind of like the Ace series. You can see it's charging from the orange light that pops up. But then you're also gonna get this display, and the display is articulating, so you can use it in a typical camera orientation, or you can flip it like this, and now you can frame a shot of yourself. So that's nice functionality to have in there. You also got these big rubber buttons on the side, big, huge record button. We have Type-C for charging this up, so this is locked into place. So it's that two-stage situation where the magnet pulls it into place, but then these pins on the side really lock it there, like this. It's not gonna jostle out of there if you're doing action, if you're using your action camera for action, which is something you might do. I mean, that's pretty cool, the accessory set that you get with the device to begin with, but it really doesn't end there. I mean, this is extremely comprehensive. Let's start with the Ring remote. So now I'm triggering a recording like this. I don't need to be right beside the device. So if you have it mounted somewhere where you can't really reach, well, now I can initiate my recording from this little ring. This is a mini 2-in-1 tripod 2.0 with remote kit. The remote is tiny. Anyway, it'll live there so you can initiate a recording, but then you can also remove it because this is also something you can set up and like leave in one location. You can see it's got tripod capability. And I believe it extends also. Yeah, look at this. Cool. And this is lightweight. Now I'm recognizing something. This quick release mount, you can use the camera standalone without the base. I've just discovered this, without the pod. We can do this. I can release this like that. I can release the camera on its own, and I just realized this has its very own, look at that, clips. So the concept here remains the same. You start with your magnetic connection, and then you get your clip for added security. What about a pivot stand? This will screw into the sticky base like this, and then it'll give you the same magnetic clip mounting system that you can now stick to different things like a windshield. Now they give us another wrist strap option, so a little bit more robust, but the mechanism is the same. Now this is probably just a duplicate of the headband clip, I'm guessing. Whoa. So it's utilizing what I was calling the hat mount with the clip. So this can now clip into place here on the headband directly. And this has some like non-stick area on it. And then this is obviously gonna magnetically attach there. Look at that. Now what exactly is a sticky tab? Wow, and it's a lot. Oh, look at all these sticky tabs. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a simple disposable, I guess. Clip in, and then we're gonna stick it to whatever. It's a sticky tab, dude. Charging base, camera, clip on. Kind of reminds you of some watch chargers. Look at that. Now we're charging over Type-C magnetically. Box with no label. Okay, clip style mount. It's like totally protected and more than a magnetic connection, if you want. Oh, cool, nice case for them. So these are your ND filters, and they live just like that. ND 8, 16, 32, and these just screw on really easily. And then an SD card, micro SD 512. There we go. What an unboxing marathon with the new Go Ultra and a huge variety of accessories. The audio that we're recording here is through the Ultra. It's not through the camera that is pointing at me right now. So whatever you're listening to is coming through here because it's essentially like wearing a lap. You don't even think about it. You kind of forget that you're wearing it. So, wow, look at the stabilization on that, hey? I mean, this is some wild stuff, but I am the gimbal. The stabilization is amazing. It's also got face tracking, like it knows your face is there and yours is there. And this SD card is apparently gonna roll for 10 hours and 19 minutes. Having a separate module that I can just pick up and check out what I see, I can frame my shot and also have the confidence that I'm rolling, like I can see that I'm recording, I can look at the length of the clip. I should probably also mention at this point, if you're curious about low light performance, it might not seem like it. I don't know what the image looks like to you right now, but I'm in the corner, the darkest corner of this entire restaurant. All the windows and the glass are over on this other side over here. The reason they decided to go a little bit larger is to get that bigger sensor, 1/1.28. When you combine that with their AI chip, you're gonna get better low light performance and obviously better performance at night as well, especially when you're using their pure video mode. Oh, nice. Will, yours looks wild, dude.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
I bet you could like clip it off, eh?
Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, do that.
And we're gonna look at Will's fancy, it's coconut, right? Coconut. To achieve this POV look, I've tried so many different devices over the years, and a lot of them are cumbersome, some are uncomfortable, and some just don't produce an image that really convinces you that it's a POV. It's integrated with my body now. I don't really notice the fact that I'm wearing it. If you wanted day in the life, like driving and talking, no problem. Now that we're fed, our next plan is to go hit some golf balls. So that's gonna be a little more activity and therefore a greater test. It'll also do 4K 60, which I like. I mean, this gives you that more fluid motion. Anything that's fast moving, any type of action sequence, 60 frames is obviously gonna give you that extremely smooth and energetic look. Yeah, so now we're on the hat mount and Like I feel it there more than the chest. I will probably opt for the chest wherever possible, but in this case, it makes sense because like maybe I want to capture hitting the ball, and this mimics your vantage point. And even if I was to look up and watch the flight of the ball, there's going to be more movement though, so this is probably going to highlight the horizon lock and the stabilization a little bit better than the chest mount. And I just sort of played with the angle a little bit. Like in this case, it's kind of a straight on orientation, but then I also can click it down one more spot or like again, in which case that will change perspective slightly. The other crazy thing is this is just magnetic, hey? Wow. I can easily pop that off like this and then just create a handheld shot like down to the ball. And then right back up and back into its location now. Even through a swing, even though that's just a magnet, it's not going flying, at least so far. So here's an example of a shot. Looking down at the golf ball, you're seeing what I see, essentially. Oh, that
was your best shot.
That one's hit pretty far.
This head mount better?
Dude, this head mount is so much better. I can barely even feel it. It's so much closer to my face. So like if I turn my hat backwards, it's a lot better. Okay, so now you guys are down low. You're on the tripod attachment that I showed off earlier. This is really useful for changing the perspective on the shot. We can get obviously very, very low here. Also, we're charging the camera unit itself from the pod. This camera is so small, you really feel like you can stick it anywhere and it doesn't even obstruct your view. Like I have it right here on the dash on the Cybertruck and it's just like looking at me. A little drive and talk situation. Tiny. I can just reach up, stop the recording, initiate a recording. Could do it remotely. Can check my frame using the pod case. Look at that.